could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. Do you with me? Do you with me? You could be with
You could be with anyone, and I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
But has your autopsy report been updated enough? Hello, everybody! Welcome back! I forgot to put on my chat box. Oops. I knew I forgot something. Welcome back, everybody, to Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy Trademark. In that order. How you guys doing today? Welcome back. Oh, I am excited. Oh, baby. Huh. But yes, we are ever so back. Apparently Beyblade has Beyblade spirits again, which is a concept. So, you know. That being said, oh my god, we're back and it's time to get back into the courtroom, motherfuckers! So last time we were here, we had to jump out a little bit abruptly because I had a tabletop session that was scheduled for that time. Well, went alright. But yes, hello, Javappy! Cinta. Javappy Saturday, indeed. Time has no meaning, and we lose all traces of ourselves. You know, I say this every time, but I think I am literally just jamming to this title screen music. Oh, so good. God, it's so fucking good. Oh. Love me some fucking good-ass bangers. But speaking of good-ass bangers, ooh, baby, I cannot wait to get into the courtroom proper today. This shit is going to pop off like nobody's business. I can't wait to see all the new fucking, like, things and stuff. Javappy is more happiness. Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds impeccable. But you know what also sounds impeccable? Loading the video game. Because we still have to talk to our defendant. We took his case and, definitely forgot to do a Figure 5. So, how in the... Who the fuck's fingerprint is this? Like, how is he holding... How's he... Wait, okay, so... Finger... Thumb? How is he... like... That's a wacky-ass way to hold your... knife. Like... I guess if you wanted to stab with it, sure, but... Okay. What do we got about Mr. Eldune's... Holy shit! Ramen, and rice ball. That's a menu and a half. Is that fucking Comic Sans? That's Times New Roman! Excuse me, why is... He can afford Times New Roman for a noodle shot? Hello? Anyway, let's get back to it. Huh, look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldune spelled his name backwards on the side. I can't fucking believe I didn't catch that. I think that says noodle. As in, Eldoon's Noodles?
Oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forwards or backwards.
Yep, I guess that would be, except for the last S.
Then how about a store called Team Meat?
Close, but that would be Tame Mate. Backwards. And what kind of store is that?
Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat.
Oh. The apostrophe is salt. He's all out of salt, guys, and table, and soup. Everything else seems pretty fucking half decent. Alright. Alright. We talked to you a bunch. Let's keep examining the crime scene. Fuck is this? What's all the fucking plastic on this? The blue tarps have been placed all over the...
Apollo! I bet the victim's gonna have a picnic here.
Get the autoplay off. Ugh. I thought the interruption was a bit. I thought it was a fucking bit. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Oh, don't touch those. We're preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand. Obviously.
It does say Eldoon's in the big letters, doesn't it?
And that mark on his paper lantern looks familiar too.
It's gonna be a little weird telling him what with the corpses and all.
Anyway, that wraps up our 3 cases.
That's right, congratulations, Apollo.
And leaves us 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Moida! Okay, the fuck is this? This mannequin dressed up looked like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. Mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed.
Do you think the victim was a noodle stand thief?
What, you think someone killed him because he stole it?
Yeah! Taking care of business. Little plum Kitakai style.
Try not to sound too eager about it, please. Okay, I guess we can look at the trash can now. There's gotta be some good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans, go ahead and knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing, huh? Look, another pair of underwear.
Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding pennies.
Please stop saying that. Wait, these aren't.
They're not mine.
Could these have been stolen too? We found the panties! So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea! I don't know what good it'll do, but we have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry. It's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Okay, so we got everything here. That's good. Alright, might as well head to... We're right here. Never mind, she's just fucking gone. Good to see. Feels weird that the sound quality on these, like, button presses is weird. Actually, hold on. Let me... Audio. No, music and effects are still maxed. Okay. Yeah, it feels weird that the actual audio effects feel lesser? Alright. Yo, Buckaroonie, you here? The June 15th Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, don't expect anything. The father's talking to him in the private room.
The father? You mean like a priest?
Oh, I mean the suspect's father. Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kittikai himself.
Not someone I care to.
Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old... Oh, they're here. Oh! Sir, you got some black eyes going on there. Either that or your eyes are closed, or you're just wearing really stupid looking shades. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron.
You Walkie's lawyer?
Yes, sir!
Well, I'm Big Wins Kittikai. Kitaki. Fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capiche?
Actually, I came to speak with your son.
Mr. Justice,
Yes?
my son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, wouldn't be good. Caprice.
Yes! I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear.
You've got to do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn now. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life.
He's got a very thick eyebrows. That could also be the case, yes. I don't feel too good.
Hey, what's the big idea, man? Oh, you can't treat me like a kid no more, not now.
What is wrong with your hair?
You know, I wanted to go to the clinic. Oh, I like it here.
You must be walking.
A G's not a G till he does odd time, bazooey. You'll see, when I get out of here, things will change.
Thanks, Big Wins.
Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy.
Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me? I don't need no trial, I did it.
I think that's enough for today, Mr.
What the fuck? I lost his voice in one! It got stolen by his son!
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow.
Yeah, no, his voice is just gone. I lost it completely. So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least.
Oh, of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come and check it out.
The Wonder Bar. Is that a fucking pun on Wunderbar? Is this just German thing? All right. June 16th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today.
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yeah, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy.
Yeah, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started training my voice at 5 a.m. this morning.
Do some now. I want to see it here.
Oh, okay. Ahem. My name is Apollo Justice. I'm fine.
That sounds more like self-mantra than voice training.
I'm fine. You know what I'm saying. Ah, yes, of course it's him. Ah, good morning.
Yo, sup? Let me read that guilty verdict, G. See if I care.
Okay, Naruto, what the fuck is wrong with your hair?
You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that here.
Oh, see, that's the difference between me and you, man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can keep it real till they're spending some hard time in a pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I cannot go that deep. He needs to go deeper and I cannot go deep enough. Shut your mouth. Don't think about it. I know what you're about to say.
Sounds like they've been voice training too, Apollo.
My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. June 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, we're fighting Gavin. I'm drinking.
Come with my special mother pile of Walkie Pinnacle.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready to rock and roll, Judge.
It's him, the guy from yesterday. He's the prosecutor.
Mr. Gavin's brother.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Why were you taking on me when I absent?
Oh, you know the little band I started in my free time. Oh, the thing is, we got real popular. To say nine when your fans, to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, ja.
My thing, to be honest, I was a little confused. I feel you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Oh, not to worry, Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's not even it's worth them. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up the chance to see the true strengths of the little boy who bested my bruiser? It was worth canceling a show or two.
This character is going to do some shit.
Wonderful. Mom, you may give your opening statements to the court.
Oh, before that, I was thinking. The air in this courtroom is not a bit serious?
It is the court of law.
Oh, that is no way to get the crowd jumping, Edrudge.
They're not supposed to jump, this is the courtroom.
Actum, baby! Today we played my way.
Okay. I'm listening. What is that noise?
Oh, sometimes you have to get on and up in order to get down to prosecuting.
This is crazy.
The victim, Pal Merakits, the director of the Merakits Clinic. The scene, People Park, he was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe you will find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it is an undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
What do you mean undeniable?
If you are to glare at anyone, Air Justice, glare at this punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
How many individual drawings did that take? What the fuck did I just witness?
9. Not yet. First, there is little matter to be cleaned up.
Could you talk without accompaniment?
I swear I could see the guitar for a second.
What is it, prosecutor?
The motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of Merakits Clinic?
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that.
Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so? As he did this morning. I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
I guess every lawyer / attorney needs a German rival in the franchise. Yeah, apparently, yep. This one's a bit more flat-chested than the other.
They always say that on the stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he's got you pretty good, huh, Polly?
Well, this is highly unusual, but Corporal down here for the defendant concerning his motives throughout the crime. Well, you son of the defendant. Walk here, Bill.
I ain't your son, old man. Oh, you step on Kataka, you best be prepared to step strong.
You step up to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail.
Oh, you gotta hand it to him. Walkie shares guts.
It's not his guts I'm worried about.
Well then, Corporal, now hear the testimony of the defendant's motives. From the defendant himself.
Please, please, don't be a fucking prick about it.
I'll tell you one thing. That doctor was a quacker.
You can't say that, that's rude! People might take offense to that.
Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my OP's beds, something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor patch me up again. Oh, that was the day I figured out. No OG's gonna let that pass. Oh, that's why I went to his pads that night. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying you are one of the victim's patients.
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the streets. True that. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was whack.
I hope the hand movements are helping illustrate just how much this guy is fucking me over.
Well, that's maybe in the cross-examination.
We gotta love Miss Von Karma. I can't believe this. This is the first time I'm hearing about any of this. Okay, well, for one... hold on. I need to get a little bit more information out of you. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor.
Who asked you, pony locks? Who do you think you are?
Your lawyer?
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple.
Oh no. By someone, you mean... Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean.
Oh, you better ask somebody else. Holmes.
Oh, okay.
I made up my own mind and did what had to be done. Straight up gangster style.
But why are you so bad about this doctor?
Yo, sit back down and listen while I drop it, J-Man.
He's not here. J-Man doesn't come by my streams. You were a patient at the Merikitis Clinic half a year ago? For what reason?
I'm what you might call a mock honor.
Well, can you explain precisely what was wrong? Okay, never mind. He's got some boobage going on. It seems all Germans have a little bit of booba going on.
Oh, we had a little run-in with a rival family. Get it, German man? I said wizard. And then I pulled a jack move. And ran into the ambush. G busted a cap right into me.
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. And run-ins 15 minutes before the appointed time? By yourself?
Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
Well, you were carried to the Bearcat Clinic from there. Apparently, it was shot in the heart.
Shot in the heart, and he's to blame?
He gives love a bad name.
Okay, I was going on with a joke and didn't even read it. What do you mean you can catch a bullet with your teeth?
I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart.
The bullet stopped just sort of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? Would have been golden if it weren't for that whack dog. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure?
Oh, that ain't all of it, Holmes.
What do you mean he just let you go without saying a word?
What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what it is.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds like a doctor wishes to hide his mistake. That is why he let the defendant go?
He's a liar. Straight up, he's a better G than me.
Ah, my water bottle is leaking. Fuck. Ah.
So, the bullet is still...
Oh, you know it. I can still feel it. Right on my chest, pressing up against my heart.
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something of that effect. Incidentally, that is a line from one of our hit singles. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, J-Man. What no accident, that's for shizzle.
But seems that there was issue with this doctor.
Man, putting him down like that was doing the world a favor.
Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that.
Chin up, Apollo. Back straight.
Well, why did this mistake become like that, Barry?
It was found during the family's health checkup.
The family health checkup?
It was the wackiest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fade away, bzoy.
Relief to hear.
What's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet carries so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
What?
Oh yes, Herr Dr. Merket said the knowledge concerning this ticking bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way, that's whack.
Oh, there is proof. Your checkup report.
Oh boy.
Patient name, Waki Kitakai, age 19, male, report filed, June. Notes, metallic object found near heart, urgent exam needed. Ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Now that the place is open, let's get this gig started. Pardon? We've had enough of the warm-up act, Jean. Time to hear from the witness.
Walkie is quiet all of a sudden.
I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Excuse him, what? Who the fuck? Huh? What am I looking at? So, you will tell us your name and occupation? My name is Wesley Sticker. By occupation, the profits are large and lived up to, under which definition I must confess to be. However, I must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to the notion of occupation, and one we have accepted this reality. Confusion is not a gestalt, per se, but derives a vagueness inherited for representation through... by which he means to say that he is a student? A junior at Ivory University, if I am not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with the curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my jawline. Jesus fucking Christ! Look at that thing! The voice suit's perfect to this lady. I'm pretty sure that is a guy. I believe. That's a very masculine jawline. I don't know. Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand. Very well, Mr. Yeah, it is a guy. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court what you saw on the night of the crime. Oh my god. Junior dude looks like a 30-year-old JoJo character. No, he looks like a 16-year-old JoJo character. Get it right. That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand and another facing that man. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Seriously, could be straight out of part 4. But where anybody else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not.
The pistol I've witnessed refers to is this.
Record accepted with evidence. Very well, Mr. Breakfast, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, hold on. I need to now check this fucking pistol. It's a pistol, alright. Bang! Whoa, don't point that thing at me!
Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. The ones that pigeons come out of.
Very reassuring. Would love to actually dissect this fucking thing for prints, but doesn't seem like I'm gonna get him. Damn. Unfortunate, but it's a nice looking pistol. Wait, let me actually look at that again. Ah, yes. Vague gibberish. I love vague gibberish on the sides of my guns. Yes, Your Honor. Trucy? Why are you staring at the witness like that?
That man, I can't help but feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Ah, he's the panty thief. Cause who else would it be? On the way home from shopping, you say? Why'd you go through the park?
Oh, fascinating inquiry. Reviewing the...
Do I want to give him a lisp? This feels like I'm making fun of too many things all at once here.
Revealing the culpable of being insufficiently verbose.
No, he talks too much. He uses big words.
Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires me 3 minutes, 24 seconds to complete. Here you go, the time to complete is 2 on average, 6 minutes 40. However, in the case of that questions are quite verbal category, I mean, I'm not...
That's enough. Good. I get the idea.
Mr. Breakfast, the court hopes to finish this cross-examination sometime this month.
Oh, please, I have a recording booked after this trial.
I've got a show to perform.
Gee, sorry you're all so busy. Were these men talking by any chance?
Oh, now that you mention it, they were. Though I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments such as, "You lied to me, oh, and I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal." Oh, it's just as our defendant claims. I believe he was to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet into the heart.
That's true. That is a vital piece of testimony.
Sounds like he heard him clearly enough to me.
Might I be allowed to amend my testimony?
What now?
To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear on my diploma.
What's the difference?
And this other man, who was he?
How can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night, and it would have been too dark.
Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier.
This, oh god, it's bleeding in.
You see, in class, I always sit at the very backmost seat. Do you know why?
Who cares?
Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes.
with your testimony, bow.
I mentioned this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say? Yet there were lights in the park. If I say the defendant was in the park at night, then he was in the park that night. It is hard. It is a hard, immutable fact.
He shares comfort.
He seems to be telling the truth, too. Are you sure the pistol you saw was the same as this one, just submitted into evidence?
Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or as so common witness would be tempted to say.
Huh?
Yet I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but as the logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was night and that my field of vision due to insufficient levels of information. Now consider the pistol, let us call it Object A, was indeed shrouded in darkness. It becomes difficult to say with certainty if Object A is held in indeed Object A.
I think he means to say he couldn't see it that clearly.
My badge for a normal witness.
Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can see it with my eyes closed. The defendant raised his weapon.
Are you absolutely certain that only one shot was fired?
Yes, of course it was only one shot. Why do you ask?
Aha, contradiction finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, this pistol has been fired twice. A clear contradiction.
Oh, good eyes there, Justice. You're cool, real cool.
You really think so?
Yes, there is no reason why this other shot had to have been fired that night.
Big.
This pistol came from the Kentucky family mansion, sir. I think it is not unreasonable to assume that the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation?
He's got a point.
Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before you even spotted the problem.
He seems pretty confident in his testimony.
We always make the biggest mistakes when we're at our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it.
Right, better give that testimony another listen. I do want to actually look at something. Uh-huh. Let me check some stuff. There's one thing that's bugging me. Like, the only thing that it could be was the fact that Walkie was wielding a knife.
Objection!
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Okay. square in the forehead. Oh, yeah, there it is. Very easy one. Damn, I was overthinking it. Oh, if that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Herr Justice? Oh, objection!
Well, what did I wish about this?
Apollo, place yourself. The trial's not over yet.
Oh, that's right. Look at this.
Well, autopsy report. There's a problem with the autopsy report.
Right, a problem. Problem. Yes! The problem is the location of the entry wound.
Well, location.
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not?
Ah, I've already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not in the geometric. What I mean is, for example, the deflection of the meter is what the wavelength of light is emitted by a krypton particle, is all we know. And there's the fact that the krypton particles are rare, invisible, and naked, which points to the basic facility of your line of reasoning, namely that...
Mr. Justice,
Yes?
would you object to these krypton particle biggies?
Oh, this is the big time, and you're obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me. No! I'm obsessed with something big! I mean, there's bigger, less nitpicky problems here.
Boo-pow!
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. We continue the music from where we left off. The temple? Mrs. Slacker, you said something. You said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? It is, right? Finally.
Objection!
Herr Justice, Herr Justice. Do not pull the updated autopsy report out of your ass. Yes?
Your tactics are outdated. Trying to zect the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Oh, Phoenix Wright was it?
Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to his testimony.
Oh. Forehead.
Forehead?
Let us just imagine you are walking through the park at night. You see 2 men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Forehead?
Well, I guess I'd try and stop them. Probably shout stop.
And you, Fräulein?
Me? Well, I'd probably scream, "Hey!"
And you, Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder?
Oh, the victim turned his head at the last moment.
Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory.
But sounds like an amendment to that testimony is required.
A night in the park. 2!
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out, whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
I see. So you attempted to stop the crime.
Indeed, with composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fled if he hadn't shouted like that.
That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe this diagram, if you would. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of the nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction.
If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple as reported.
That don't seem to be the case.
Witness the power of a junior in Ivory University's Department of Science.
Very well, Mr. Douglas, you may cross-examine the witness.
Here we go again. You saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened?
Oh, it can be said that students of Ivory University know no fear.
You were looking pretty fearful a minute ago.
The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action.
That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
Huh?
Oh, you certainly were lucky. If I was in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left witnesses behind.
Where'd all that bravado go?
Hey, actually, looks like he had no LD. He was in danger.
Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed.
Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice?
They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed throughout the park.
And the victim responded in that clarion call.
Quite. The victim turned.
Oh, right, I already read this. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned?
Indeed! I would say about the same time, to be precise.
And the victim didn't ask for your help?
It can be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step.
I'm totally sure the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him.
Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly?
He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed.
Oh, he simply could not believe what he had done. He shoot, he panicked, a common tale to be true.
Unfortunately, before I could take further action,
You didn't try and apprehend the criminal?
it all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time.
Doesn't something about that strike you as odd, Apollo?
Hmm?
The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away?
According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes.
In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find.
Find something. Find what?
Like, I liked that contradiction. Kind of sad to see it go.
Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now?
At least testimony's getting a little clearer.
She's right. Maybe I can find something new in the new testimony. Okay. So, why didn't we actually find the pistol on the ground then? Fingerprints were white. Okay, actually good. Wait a second.
Not another misleading request. You're so beholden to your own mode of discourse that you can't see how it affects you.
Come again.
Wait a second, you say. A second. Are we hindered to wait just that second, or 16th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes...
Mr. Justice,
Yes, Your Honor.
am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second?
Yes, I mean, no. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
A common poloy, made by a more common, I fear, by the pretense of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints.
Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran.
Oh, that's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
I'm not little.
Oh, then let's think like adults, shall we, Fräulein?
Eh?
What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves?
Gotta admit, didn't think of that, Apollo.
Well, Mr. Justice,
Could the killer have been wearing gloves? No. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. Fingerprints were white, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened the way you said it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hands and fled.
You got something going on with your nose there, bud?
And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime. Strongly suggests that it was the weapon he disposed of.
Oh, that sounds solid to me. Well, Florent, any of your precious objections?
What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work.
You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you trained your voice, it doesn't matter if you got nothing to say.
What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't obvious from what the witness just said?
Huh? This is an obvious. Yeah, the knife. He threw the knife down.
When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Mr. Walkie drop a murderous weapon. Well, that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away.
You're right.
He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Oh, Mr. Stickler, it must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that I once, in my youth, wrote a love letter to I was seized by the teacher in prison on the blackboard that he implied the poor might be a poor fixation of the aim. The issue was...
well, what we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to complain about this?
Well, if what he threw away wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else.
Oh, at least one person of the defense team seems to be thinking.
Ugh. I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Your pretty, beautiful face.
Perhaps you could inform the court the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
A knife!
Is that mustard? I saw one of my brother make my movies last night.
Great, a sleep-deprived judge. The knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
There's prints!
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that the defendant, what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Maybe.
Oh, Efrain? You're forgetting two other things that you've just proven.
Huh?
One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Walkie Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Ah!
Maybe.
Never underestimate Gavin is the lesson here.
This part is the opinion that all witnesses fall to making assumptions. With that might, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
It is always the same with you people. Mark left on the house on foot 5 minutes later. His brother has left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop at a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming. As if, that were a provable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
Well, what this court assumes is that the witness will testify to what happened after the shot was fired.
Ooh, music getting hype.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police had arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course I couldn't have run him down. Yet what would he have done if when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than aptitude for solving that quadratic equation to know that. I said the words there.
Did the testimony from earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And we do not know that there was no one else there. It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
Better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Which way did the killer run?
By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran the opposite direction.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kidakai mansion. The Kidaki mansion.
Actun! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his house. All he had to do was look back once he was out of sight.
Oh, how did he know that's where I was going? You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If no one devotes one's time in pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. Nor be so moved by chemical discovery that drops one's flask upon the lab room floor.
Oh, cool answer. Very cool.
So nothing strange about how he acted. Tracy looks like she has something to say. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there is no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, the perfect syllogism. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite.
He actually looks like he's gonna cry. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear in any direction.
Is that all?
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
We were later back. It's not odd to think there would be few people around the park.
So he just stood there watching, Not much to go on there. Jersey, if you got something to say, by all means say it. Ugh. Can't find a single problem with his testimony.
Oh, has enough at last there, forehead.
Maybe it's time to back off a bit. No. The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Grabbin.
Or let him play attorney until he is satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by compositioning my next smash hit in my head.
Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination.
Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, therefore.
I don't have enough to put Walkie away yet. Should I back off for now? No. The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Well, please, Prosecutor Grabbin.
Okay. Something that... The biggest thing that gets me is that he probably should have at least heard fucking Phoenix get hit by a car, right? Because if he went... Yeah, because his mansion was over this way, so it's entirely possible he would have heard...
Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
Oh. I mean, he ran in the opposite direction of the Kidokai mansion.
Acton, don't even think about pointing. It's out of sight.
Maybe there isn't anything to unravel in this testimony after all. Yes? Ugh. Ah, there's nothing fishy about this testimony at all.
But it appears that there are no objection for the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer was wearing gloves which wiped off the user's previous prints. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting a small-time punk, in my opinion.
No, no!
But we've come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all.
Oh, how unfortunate it seems you've cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, forehead?
When we bring the cross-examination to a close, the court will now declare verdict for the defense, Walkie Kudakai.
Truce! What the fuck is going on? Nobody move.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in court, not yet.
Wait, you one of the Kidokais?
But exactly, give me the notorious gangsters.
If you don't want to see me give this pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn court for 20 minutes.
But why? Miss Cromwell not bow to the pressure of the light bulb.
Oh, Herr George. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
But,
Recess, 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it. Well, what?
How'd he disappear so fast? Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo.
Possible round no point, but we'll draw for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch up a mysterious man.
Go, bailiff! Be the biggest man on the block! Okay, well, Yeah. Well, that certainly took a turn. Was not expecting that.
June 16th, 11:17 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
Trucy, Trucy? You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought.
Oh, don't cry, Apollo. Oh, that good-for-nothing gangster. There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else...
What? Why? Why do you have this? What do you fucking mean? Replace my water with vodka. I think I need a bit. Okay. Oh boy. What the fuck am I? Okay. Oh, what the heck is that?
Surprised? This is one of my best tricks. The evasive Mr. Hat.
You look marvelous, darling.
He's a big hit on the stage at the Wonder Bar.
Yes, I am a big hit.
Well, what do you think? Do you like it?
You mean you, Trucy? There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Apollo! Now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here.
Huh?
Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son.
But that testimony is rock solid. What are you suggesting I do?
Look, once the judge declares the verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will.
Trucy, no more stage abductions, please.
I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when a witness isn't confident and I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got.
You can see what he's feeling.
Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times.
All the times when he was... I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember them exactly.
Good thing I do. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. Each time, there was a contradiction. In his hand, yes.
In his hand? Yes, the pistol he pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
You said the man tossed aside the pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure. Sure enough, there was a contradiction.
Well, that's true, but how does that help?
Didn't you notice anything?
You mean he was flipping through his book?
Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and fiddled with the corner of the...
What the fuck? We're going that specific? Oh, I'm so fucked, dog. Oh my god. I'm so fucked.
How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
What?
I was sat next to Daddy during matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling.
She's so more effective a lawyer. Yeah, she is. Fucking fire Apollo. Put her on the stand. I want a female lawyer in these games. You mean that's how Mr. Right won all those games?
It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at his hand or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated for that long.
Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this.
You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth.
Watch a testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm gonna lose.
Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Wright said that? Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious?
Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of another way out of this one, Apollo.
What was it that she said before the trial started? Huh? Mr. Wright's not here today?
He said his foot industry was acting up. He smiled and said that he's fine as long as you're there, Chasey.
Is this what he meant by us being fine? Well, methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it.
Apollo!
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can.
I just flew in from the coast, and boy, my arms are tired.
Right. June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Pardon now, back in discretion.
Right, we're fine.
I'd like to say the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice.
Oh, you mean me?
Such an amazing report. Amazing concerning mysterious phantom with the silk top hat.
Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that.
You settled that?
Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement, right? Or perhaps Fräulein would have us believe that nothing was more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right?
I think he's onto me.
I wish he would stop being so cool! Or let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask him something.
There was no issue with the previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this course will not be permit stalling for time.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you. We totally just did not do that.
Don't forget Apollo. When he's sincere about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
I will not prevent them from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
Okay. not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
Focus, if only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says, my eyes see his expression. Do I have something more? What other senses do I have? But what's this? My bracelet? What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony.
I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. So you called immediately after witnessing the murder?
The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. That has to be it.
What, you mean his habit? The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place that I look for his habit. I don't know how, but I know.
Now what?
It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about this witness.
Your bracelet.
I'm not sure if I get this focus stuff you're talking about, Trucy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with R. What's going on? I can see the witness's face. His expression's clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, but hear nothing else.
Apollo?
Trucy, what's happening to me?
This is what I mean by focusing.
Focusing.
In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out.
Just look for Mr. Sigler's habit, his twitch. You remember, right?
Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with the pages of his book.
You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes sort of bugging out.
I bet they are.
First, move your focus attention down to Mr. Sigler's hand.
His hand?
You know what you're looking for now, but you have to be looking in the right place.
She's right. I can't be, looking at only see his face like this. Time to change my viewpoint.
Perfect. Now you're really ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to listen when he says talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit.
Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page?
That's right. That's a signal to look closer, to perceive with R. Find his weak spot, and I'll guarantee you'll be able to give him the royal flash.
Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter.
I'm a magician, thank you very much.
So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers.
Don't worry if you miss it. You can always try again.
Right, look out for the nervous twitch. Here comes justice. There you go. I used my cell phone.
Gotcha!
Ooh. I saw it just now. I could see it.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say?
Oh, this banging on disk is bad for my calculations, you know. Mr. Stickler, well, I'm going to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone.
What are you talking about?
I'm curious about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? What to ask, what to ask? Ask to see his phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Why? Whatever for?
Show me, and you'll find out.
Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it?
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Oh, where'd you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it'd be...
If the car moved, it'd be crushed to sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. What's the meaning of this?
The cell phone was found yesterday in the Merricketts Clinic garage.
The American? Why, that's the where the victim lives.
That's impossible! Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police?
Oh.
It's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That's why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
A payphone? So you didn't call from on your cell phone after all?
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a strangely high degree of accuracy, it was right around here.
That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Merricketts Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells it all. But that's ridiculous! Oh, yeah! You make it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some sort of crime. As though I were trying to kill him.
Well, then Dr. Merricketts was killed that night.
Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's all true. I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if the cell phone was dropped from the night of the murder, does it raise considerable suspicion as a connection with the crime?
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? I hope so. Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? The mirror? Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger, Airfored. Eat it.
Because most previous evidence, Mr. Justice, humorous as may say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is this.
That's a side view mirror?
As it so happens, Dr. Merricketts' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder.
But that didn't.
An accident! Wrong voice. An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People's Park, our murder scene. Dr. Merricketts' car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked there, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night.
Miss Most unexpected, Mr. Justice.
Are you naming
Are you naming as the witness as a suspect in the murder of Palmer Credits?
No, stop, this is too much. It can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something.
Oh, I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Palmer Credits. That is, other than this.
I believe next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor.
I know that face. That's the face of guilt. Stickler's truth.
That night, yes. I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage.
Yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It's given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. But in any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony.
His nervous habit must not be acting up. Didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around.
Right, no problem, I hope. Here comes justice! Ah, yes, it's off. Gotcha. So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place?
Yes, of course.
Incidentally, the prosecution has received no reports of this domestic detail.
Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself?
No, I mean yes. I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying the free samples.
You didn't. You were stealing panties.
It's deeply spiritual for me.
I'm sure the store clerks would disagree.
Do you think that sampling food counts as a religion?
In any case,
in any case, that night, I sampled my heart's content and I was on my way back home, yes.
That's when you passed in front of the Mercatus clinic?
Why, yes, that's correct.
That was a pretty suspicious pause there.
Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder.
Of course. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way from there takes me past the Mercatus clinic. That's probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, woe is I walked unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park. When I was walking through that park, I happened to witness the crime.
Which entrance, did you enter the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say I went in from the entrance closest to the Mercatus clinic.
Oh, the same entrance the victim used.
Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from the noodle stand, for instance.
I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, I thought I might have missed the tracks. I could not miss what happened next. For I am a keen observer, the obvious, you might say.
This part of the testimony is the key, I know it. I should press him about the killer, the victim, and the noodle stand. The noodle stand. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it.
For remembering something quite well, you sure took a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us the noodle stand sells noodles. Very amazing. Well, Mr. Justice?
What about that sign? Could be important. Very important! It's always important! So the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony.
This noodle stand's broth is really delicious. Is this noodle stand's broth really delicious? I'll have to go and sample the wares on one of these days. But I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well.
Hey, contrastic welcome. Noodles, indeed.
Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can match up to the Ivory U cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodle.
I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. No, it fucking didn't.
Objection!
Hello, what's up? Noodles! You're absolutely sure the sign read noodle?
Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It reads, without a doubt, noodle.
I see.
Well, why are you looking at me like that? Is that a pity I see in your eyes?
Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So, you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing... here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign at this spot.
Did you think so?
Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. And think carefully, and carefully read what the sign says. See? The sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes.
Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure, positive.
I'm afraid your professor is wrong about that eyesight.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle. And he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign could be read the way Mr. Stickler claims?
What?
Mr. Justice, show us this spot. Would you actually view the stand
From this location. The witness is standing here, on the opposite side.
Well, we will back.
When viewed from the south, the sign on the sand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand.
Whoa, that sign says noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. We're getting to the panty thief bit. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Yo, you got me!
Oh, so what?
So what?
What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or south side? It makes no difference at all.
He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you'll end up going north. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning.
Actually, maybe he's right. What does change?
It changes everything, Apollo.
Come on, Apollo. Be a big man. You got this. It's easy. Trucy?
Remember his testimony from before? Though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
Oh, 3D!
The killer and the victim are facing each other here. And then, the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts, at which point the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. That's why the bullet hit him right in the temple, in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have had to hit his left temple.
Bah!
In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So, now we know what Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side. The wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Oh, indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fräulein.
But what waiting?
The entry wound on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
But that's where the witness Stickler was standing.
Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim right in the temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
Yo! Wow. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Honestly, I was getting some fucking, like, late game Ace Attorney vibes from fucking Trucy there. Holy shit. Please flip the whole case on its head while I'm still figuring it out.
Clarify one point for me, if you would, Mr. Herr Frohead.
What now?
Are you truly accusing this college student of murder?
Well, I can't say exactly, he looks exactly innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as a real killer.
No, please, look aside. I'm a really nice guy. All my friends say so.
But we want to break past the friend.
Apollo is no needed anymore. Nope. Bring out Trucy. She's the protagonist. What are you gonna do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accused of another crime. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now.
The word confession isn't in my dictionary.
Herr Forehead, I'm afraid it falls to you to
Dicks!
I'm afraid it falls to your dick to elucidate Herr Stickler's silence.
Mr. Breakfast, you said you were accusing witness just now. For a crime other than murder, your reason. The court's all ears.
God, I know he's guilty of something. What crime other than murder is there? Do we have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime? Yes!
No evidence, the court's all mine, Mr. Justice. Shows evidence that points to witness involvement in another crime.
The evidence is this.
What is that? Is that woman's underwear?
Hey, those are mine.
Don't look at me like that!
Border! Mr. Stickler, well, I can't say that this comes as a shock.
It's not what it seems. By Pythagoras' theorems, I swear.
On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees. And he hides himself in no other place than the Mercatus Clinic garage.
Aha!
Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree.
Please, hear me out. This is not what it looks like. Border. Mr. Speckler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what it seems.
You good?
So, but we understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit the theft of this girl's undergarments.
And perhaps you are not aware of my school's name was originally written IV. The I stands for intelligent, the V stands for valiancy.
Your point?
I'm not done now. I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU, science department, are valiantly curious. No challenge too daunting, and with a greater curiosity.
Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here.
No, you don't understand. It's a mystery, it's the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. From the moment I laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate. For science!
Oh my.
A full-size car tire was the first mystery those panties revealed.
A tire?
Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But that's not all. First there was a tire, then there was a stew pot and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Huh?
He's talking about my magic pennies trick.
I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties. It mocks the very laws of physics.
A broom? And a frozen chicken, Trucy? Whatever happens to the doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Speckler, you stole this girl's panties to understand the magic trick.
You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object of serious study.
I wonder. There has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Was they all you?
I'm sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties living in the breeze, maybe the pair would elucidate the mystery. Even that night she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this night I will seize the truth with the lies of those panties. Yet woe was I, for once again the latent hard panties of the truth.
Well, that means one thing unexplained.
Ah, you've referred to our witnesses as liars. The witness claims he saw the crime from the south, but it was in fact the north.
Indeed. But anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, Void. My guess is that he actually saw the truth. He saw them in that order, and in fact, the person who stole Eldune's fucking cart was the kid. And the kid did have the gun. Actually, the kid didn't have the gun. It was the other guy, and the other guy shot himself in the head. For some fucking reason. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about the location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea?
Apollo, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, Right near where Mr. Sigler was standing, isn't there a...
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Have you any evidence to prove the witness lied about his location?
This other pair of panties? Actually, yes. This other pair of panties is the best guess I got, because I have no fucking idea where we're gonna use these. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
What more panties?
How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Void?
These are the last, honest. These were found in the trash can in the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can is right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Sigler, you did.
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties.
So, these panties on your head will work as well.
Damn, he looks fucking threatening in that one. That's right, I had been chased, hounded into the Merricat's clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging on the clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of panties! Apparently, he didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Mercatus. I reported what I have seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you dispose of the bloomers. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne.
Fascinating, if a disturbing tale.
One would get a stroke while playing The Sims once they pull a car out of their ass.
I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. But I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
Oh, one last thing, if I might.
But yes, Prosecutor Gavin.
Regardless of where we end up today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Waki Kitakai, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kitakai has a clear motive.
But babe, the defendant Waki Kitakai is still a prime suspect in the case. The only suspect, in fact, is to be there was no one else at the scene of the crime. Yet, a mystery remains. The location of the wound on the right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution.
Za, baby.
No problem.
Very well, let's bring the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
Wow, a 2-day trial, right off rip. Ah, that's why it's called Turnabout Coroner. All right, let's keep going. June 16, 2:23 p.m. Write anything, agency. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made out of that trial alive.
Really, I had fun. And Waki made it through the day too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
Oh, but it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah.
And the amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Hey, folks. I'll be here all week.
I've had just about enough of him.
Hello? Miss Talia! Thank you for today. The trial went well.
What do you see in your husband? Fiance. What do you see in him? Oh, right, no problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty. Yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. Go, way to put a pressure on the guy!
Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Tell me about marriage. Marriage. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it. And I love Walkie with all my heart. Ah, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie meet in the first place anyway?
Good question. Miss Talia doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Do you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster.
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if that explains the apron. I hope so. I fucking hope so. I can't imagine Walkie going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. He thinks that, I think he's at that age when boys want to make their mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family has been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
But Walkie says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Oh, a generational gap. They've even got the classic what about the family business thing going on.
Usually it's the father worried about the tradition. Can I ask you a question about Walkie? I understand he was operated by the victim, Dr. Merkitz.
Apparently, yes.
I was in the clinic about half a year ago. He messed me about my OP something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. I gotta go in, get another doctor to patch me up again.
Yes, that sounded horrible. Walkie's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. That's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little bit more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay Mercatus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right! Leave it to me!
Apollo, I think you're only making him all nervous.
Sorry, I'm new at this, okay?
It's alright, I believe in you.
Well, alright then. Let's go to the detention center. I want to have a word with this fucker. June 16th, detention center visitor's room.
Looks like Walkie's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other, you mean the penny snatcher?
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
He's a valuable witness.
He's a bit precious, I'll give him that.
Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. No, it's you!
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you.
Very well, as long as they're few.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me.
That's it. The mystery. The unanswerable riddle.
Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties.
What? How is that possible?
It just takes practice, that's all.
Then you must teach me. You must. To think, if I could produce a pencil, eraser, textbook, and a lunch. All from a pair of panties. My life would be complete.
He's serious, isn't he? Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole...
Wait, I can't help but feel like I'm being misunderstood.
How? Exactly.
Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more!
You want to know the trick to my panties, right?
Stop saying it like that! Please! You are 15!
You're here too! Oh, great Trucy, teach me!
Eh?
I must know the secret of your...
Again. She is 15!
My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help.
I don't know. I think he made a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder onto us one more time?
Oh, why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I am quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something of the like at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." And the next moment, a shot was fired.
And this is all true, really?
My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason would I possibly have to lie?
Can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching, that's true.
Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so. By the way... Fine, ignore my evidence, see if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Your phone. You don't even want my fucking phone? Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Alright, I already read that. Let's head back to Kitaki Mansion. June 16th, Kitaki Mansion. Yipes, she's back.
Oh, hey, you two, over here.
Us?
Yeah, little plum, what's up?
I think she thinks. I think all this gangsterese is negatively influencing Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just doing.
Bah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit for when it's due.
You caught the thief, didn't ya?
Yeah, sorry, I caught him.
Are you cute when you're nervous, Polly?
I'll deal with you later.
Oh, but enough about bloomers.
What about my son, Walkie?
Well, Walkie, well, he's a...
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am. This is what I was kind of hoping to avoid coming back here. you want your panties back? They're kind of in the court record. I don't want to look at them. How about these? Hey, my plumas. Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Oh, no. Why don't you just keep them as a souvenir? Oh, no, I couldn't, really. Thanks for the offer, but...
Oh, I could use those in my Magic Pennies act. I'll put shivs and pieces and Godfathers out of them.
Great! Now your props are going from bland to dangerous! Okay.
He really is everything you expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be the gangster dude.
The life does have that appeal for that age. Particularly for boys. Yeah, Truzy? What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yeah, we heard that story from Walkie. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom. Words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss, you mean Walkie's father?
They don't seem to be on the best terms, do they? Is it true? One of our pistols is missing.
So the meta weapon was from this mansion?
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign of our time for... It's a time for change. She doesn't seem too concerned about it, at least. Yeah, Walkie's fiancé. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little clown.
How'd you guess?
Even I could
tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but... You know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stayed in this business too long. And you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. Wonder what the problem is.
It's like the gangster only version of female intuit.
Did she kill the doctor? The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems like he's against his father's position. That's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties with the shadier side of the street and do more up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. I bet it. Alita is guilty. There's not enough evidence to point to her yet.
But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
Oh, it pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. So this pistol belongs to the Kitaki family, is that it? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom.
Don't you think you should have given them that too?
You kidding? Can't clean up very well without a broom. Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie? Oh, that's his knife, alright. Bought it for him on his birthday. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I remember him falling asleep, clutching it in his arms.
Ooh, I know the feeling. I bet he was just as happy when I bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti.
Alright, let's go over to Eldunes. June 16th, Eldune's house.
Hey, it's Mr. Aldune. Mr. Aldune.
Humph.
What's wrong?
So, you found me.
He's Irish now. We're just gonna have to live with the fact that he's Irish. He didn't stay in my fucking colloquial brain long enough.
You found me stand. And that's why I'm here to thank you.
Ah,
But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's why I'm here. Got no other place to go.
Ah, I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy Dole.
Who the fuck is Guy? Who the fuck is Guy? Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. But oh, he's Guy Eldune. Okay.
Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Mercatus?
Oh, I tell you. It's been enough to drive a man to make soup even saltier.
Remind me to never, ever eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Hey, buddy, here's your stand back.
Oh, that's right, Sonny. When you're bringing me stand home, I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready?
I guess.
Until that stand's back home, the case is not closed, you hear me?
I think I'll avoid talking about his stand in the future. Como stando da. Well, too bad. We're talking about his stand.
That stand, for generations it served up the very best noodles us Eldunes could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you.
Watch what you say, it or it might become true.
Oh, that's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, of course, to be honest. I didn't plan on doing it.
Oh, that's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trucy Dole. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door had butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty bowl to stand and earn my fortune.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before becoming a chef?
Bah, let old noodles lie, that's what I say.
Starting to get an idea of what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodle. And now I don't even have that.
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Mercatus Clinic?
Eh?
I couldn't help but sense some enmity there.
Enmity. I hate him. Or hated him. Acting like he smelled like roses when he was rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor in that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob.
You mean the Kitaki family?
Oh, they're always running one of them turf wars and whatnot. Always an injury or two from what needs fixing. Mercatus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitagai family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pups. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up to my neck and... Up to my neck! Neck! In soupy noodles.
I think I've figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't head to ask Apollo.
Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon?
Oh, figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor. Surgeon. Till the year before last.
So, Mr. Mercatus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Leave the dicks alone. Stop it. Not the site for that. Either of them. Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy. That's what I called him.
So, you weren't exactly friends.
Ha! Me and Pal Mercatus.
Guy and Pal? Your names were Guy and Pal?
Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Oh, don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of an apology, if you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Mercatus, aren't you?
Yeah?
Well, you want to know about a doctor. Ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right, thanks, Miss Eldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. See if I can get in. No.
Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
Now, I'm asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over there in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Well, let's head back to the park, I guess. Let's see what we got over here. Fuck and all. Good to know. No autoplay. I guess? Detention center? Let's try it. Hey! Let's fucking go. I'm out of water.
June 16th, Attention Center, Visitors Room.
I was hoping to meet with my client. Kitaka's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. It's Kitaki. It's Kitaki because it sounds like Kentucky. Kitaki.
Great, finally.
Yo, sup, little imposter?
What did you call me?
Dazam, it's you. Sorry, G. Thought you were a leader.
My little imposter shares a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poser, like poster girl. Alright?
If you're gonna drop part of that, why not just drop poster and just call her girl?
Because she's much more than that, G. She's like an angel, fallen angel. So, what can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
As a wacky sick of all us G's lining up taking exams, you know that? Better die young and phase away, bizoy!
Ah, relief to hear.
What's the relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet, so close to your heart, if not tended to immediately, it could kill you.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, go get a leave for me. You're my lawyer, ain't you?
Lawyer, not a gopher. Tell me about your knife, actually.
Yeah, whatever.
He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence.
Alright, man, later.
So I hear you're to be married next month.
Oh, straight up, we bought the nuptial 40 out of the stew. Snapple cake, she's so fine.
I think he's smitten with her in his own way.
I was wondering, how'd you two meet? Asked Talia, but she was vague.
Well, man, if Shay wouldn't tell you, I'll best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's in the past is in the past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, oh, she's down that way all the way.
So both of them are mum about their past?
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Palmer Caddis?
Some you should know. We Kitakis.
Why did that one fucking fail me?
I'm what you might call a feud with the rival families. So about 6 months back, got a rival turf, packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my armies weren't too late. It's a miracle I survived. It's all considered one of 7 wonders of the Kitakai family. You know that?
I am never saying this name the same way twice in a row. So you were taken over to the Mercatus clinic then?
Oh, you should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know?
I'd hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kidaki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet hit you. It was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life.
That doctor, he did that on purpose. The rival paid him, I'm sure of it.
I need to hear more about that night of the murder. Not much is clear.
Life in the family's a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
Oh, but my old man, he's gone soft. Says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young, faux shizzle. Ugh. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Tracy. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife.
They belong to the family. Snuck them out that night.
So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he... So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was...
I guess it was me. I was there after all.
We're finished.
Yo, Walkie, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
Huh? You don't beat around the bush, do ya? I like your style, shorty.
Alright, talk to me. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him?
Oh no!
Huh?
The day of the checkup, I found out about the bullet in my heart. I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that, yeah, well, never could be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, he's dragging his noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value life, you'll bring me the stand.
Shorty, you're way more whack than I am. That's saying something.
But I was serious.
Thing is, don't remember what happened next door too well.
You don't remember.
The way I see it was, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever.
He's preoccupied. I don't know what this gives me, if anything. Brad is covering Alita. Yeah. There's something going on here. Also, it looks like his ring has an eyeball on it. And I don't know how to feel about that. I also feel like I should listen to my body when my body is telling me your throat fucking hurts, dog. You need to stop. It's been a while since you've done voices like this. Please stop. So, You know what? Let's move to a different area and see if we can find anything, cause let's go to the clinic, actually. Never mind, let's not go to the clinic. Is that the silver fucking samurai up there? Oh my god. Let's head back to the crime scene, see if anyone's... Oh, never mind, we got somebody. June 16th, Kidaki Mansion.
Look, that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it wasn't fired. Prosecutor Gavin. Well, some fans of mine found
Me on my way out? Just my look.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he is so cool!
Thus the screams.
New album just came out, you know. Try waving at them, they love it.
Ooh, he's so cute!
They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves at them, you see.
This is surreal.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home. When my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike too.
That grandma is still going.
Hard to believe you could just break from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust, they won't run. Machines. Tell me you share my angst half-word.
I ride a bicycle, actually.
In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case.
The detective, you mean the one in the lab coat?
Ja, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Oh my god, and there he goes!
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Methinks we shall have to hit the park next time because I need to rest my fucking throat. Dear God, doing all those voices back to back in quick succession like that has it's been a little bit since I've forced that much out of me. So I think it's a good idea to rest just a little bit. So yes, I don't think I can go for the usual 3 hours. I think I am stretching it with 2.5 actually. Especially with no more water. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I am actually looking forward to this a lot. My throat isn't, but what else is new? Sounds like a usual Tuesday evening for me. Except it's a Friday night. Saturday. It's Saturday. I forgot the day of the week already. Oh, okay. That's fine. But with that being said, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am so back. Oh my God. It's so good to be fucking back in this nonsense. I am so fucking stoked. But yeah, so we'll be back with more on Monday. That should give me enough time to rest my vocal cords. So yeah, hope you all looking forward to that. We're gonna have definitely. Oh, I love this so fucking much. Well, we discovered the first half of it with the panty snatching nonsense, so that's good. But who the actual killer is? That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. 'Cause, like, thinking about it, we have a handful of suspects. We have the dad, who I don't think would do it. We have the mom, who I also don't think would do it. We have Eldoon, who wouldn't get us to locate his fucking noodle stand if that was the case. We have the doctor himself, who would just shoot himself in the temple. And we have the wife. I think the one I can see it happening the most to is either Eldoon, the victim, or the wife. Those are my 3 best guesses right now. Unless they just introduce a new person to the scene. Which could be entirely likely to happen. Who knows? But yeah, that being said, let's go see if we can throw the Twitch crowd at today. We can send you over to Milks. They are playing some Silent Hill F. Oh, it looks like they just started. That should be fun. So yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. Good hanging out with you. I'm gonna go give my voice some rest, go get a snack myself, and just rest it up. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic night, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye for now. And hand's gone. Bye for now. Bye bye.